Hi everyone, it's Skillshot99 Gaming. This is Playday Live. Dunes of the Dead. As you guys know, we were at Passage of the Gods. Something crazy happened. You guys went in that portal. I think you thought you were going to Stone Lands in that portal. It went all wacky, and you were somewhere in the desert. It's going to be wild, wild times. We got a good one in store for you guys tonight. One of my favorite chapters. It is going to test you. And we got some epic things that are going to go down tonight. I see a lot of players already in here. Get your factions riled up. Get them in here. It is going to take everything that you guys got. Because if you make it through tonight and next week, we are going to have our level up event next Saturday if we finish Dunes of the Dead. So it's going to, like I said, it's going to take a lot. Some of you might level up twice. Some people have meant to be a little bit tougher. I got to be honest with you guys. So we need to push to get every little bit that we possibly can. So let's kick this thing off and let's get tonight's on time code word. This is for on time experience. If you want to get the extra XP right now, the code word is radar. Radar is your code word. Spelled R-A-Y-D-A-R, radar. It's okay if you misspell it. It's fine. It's fine. Radar is tonight's code word. I made it tough for Kel because now we're going to get multiple spellings. Watch. Some people will go back and retype it. Guarantee you. I knew it. I knew it. All right. One thing about this scenario is there is no shortage of surprises. So if you guys are ready to get into it, I am going to show you a little preview video, and I'm going to ask everybody, do me a favor, get your buffs, and make sure you have those res and restores very, very handy. We got a great story. We got an even better soundtrack. We've got, you'll see. All right, everybody will see. All right, everybody, give me your pre-match buffs right now. Here's a little bit of a preview of Dunes of the Dead, everybody. Enjoy. All right, a lot of little clues there, so you will find out very, very soon. All right, if you guys are ready to get into it tonight, and you got all your pre-match buffs, and you're ready to roll up your sleeves and get into some action, hopefully you got all your faction members here that are going to play tonight. Give me a quick 999, and I will remind you where you went through the portal and where you actually ended up. As soon as I see some 999s, I will take you to a distant land and a distant place. Here you go, everybody.
You're not ready. That's right. What? Ooh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
All right, we got a little bit of a problem. You guys are trying to get into formation, but vision is hampered. It is windy. Sand is flying all up in your eyes. Every time you look, it's like, I don't know if this is tiny. I don't know if this is dimes. I don't know if this is fly rod. So there really is no formation. You can't see very much in front of you. And every time you try to move to get in formation, you just slide down a little bit more. So you do see 4 figures that look like they are in armor at the top of the hill. They seem to have pretty good footing. And Fly Rod says he's going to try to move up and throw a grenade at the first target. Julia's going M45 loaded to the first target. Father Ron, D30. And I can tell you, even though these guys are disguised, they are most certainly not Anubis. But they are pretty formidable warriors. B-Dub going M45 loaded. Crimson Tide going Muerte. Split shot, F5, M45 to the first guy. All right. Dimes and Tiny, Muerte loaded. You do hear them start to chant. And they say a little something like this. At least you hear part of it. And it says, I will wear your jewelry to mourn those I love, as priests have worn your mask. Protect me from danger that lies ahead as you protected others in the realm of the dead. All right. And that is the end of round number 1. Let's go to round number 2. You have 30 seconds. Round number 2, everybody. You hear, protect me from danger that lies ahead as you have protected others in the realm of the dead. Guard me as I sleep, as you've guarded the dead. As a lost soul, guide me in this life as you've guided others in the afterlife. Everybody roll a number from 1 to 20. 1 to 20, everybody. All right, the number is 9. The number is 9. Busy Bee. Pick a number, Busy Bee. 1, 2, or 3. All right, she picks a 2. Busy Bee, you are frozen and will miss your next turn. All right. Let's go to round number 3. That round was interrupted. Everybody, do me a favor. You got 30 seconds to get your attacks in. This is Centipede. Centipede, and then you got 4 Egyptian warriors out there. 30 seconds, everybody. Get your attacks in. All right, we're going to catch up on attacks. So we do have Football Master, T20 loaded to Centipede. Silent Smoke to the first warrior, Cosmic Craven Light. J8 from Moonshot. T20 loaded to Centipede from Samurai. T20 to the first dude. Julia's going Red Blaze to Centipede. Trying to maybe unfreeze Busy Bee. Trigger is going to turn into a Priest. Dow, summon Cosmic Dragon to silence the Egyptian, or the Clerics? Well, I guess we'll find out. Valar going summon Roxy M45 to the Centipede. Dimes Gold Blitz doing a little extra damage with the pet. M45 loaded. Mist Red Nitro and Jester loaded. B-Dub Ballistic J8 from Maxine. Also a little bit of Silent Smoke. Flyrod Sly Smoke behind number 1. So he's trying to get up to the top. We've got Deadly Dimes, Blitz to Centipede. Cat, Flame Grenade. Gemstone, Red Nitro to Centipede. Getting that bonus kickback seal, M45. Julie J is going to start praying and then throw it dirty. That's the way you do it. Like, please bless this grenade, but there is no holy water. You guys used up all your holy water you never had in the last event when everybody was blessing those grenades. Nixie's going to Flight Smoke to try to get above the Sandstorm. And she's going to use Acacia, Saber, Photon, Pluto to the Centipede. All right. That's a pretty good round of attacks and a pretty good turnout. I see you guys. You guys are trying to free Busy Bee. But I'm telling you, she's confused because it is very, very hot out here in the desert. And you've got this Centipede that's actually freezing you. So your body's just doing all kind of crazy things. So with that being said, I need everybody to do me a favor. Give me another 20-sided roll. Give me another 20-sided roll. Everybody, 1 to 20, please. All right, we've got a natural 20. A natural 20 from Moonshot. Oh my goodness, Marshall Moonshot. All right, Moon, you got to roll the die here. You got to give me a number from 1 to 3. 1 to 3. He rolls a 3, and I got to tell you, Moon, 3 was the number you did not want to get. You would have gotten instant death, but looks like your buddy Dow decided to eclipse you. So you got an instant blink ability, which did luckily save your life. So, yeah, you can probably thank him for that. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4. These clerics are at it. What are they saying? Protect me from danger that lies ahead as you protected others in the realm of the dead. Guard me as I sleep, as you've guarded the dead. And you know what? The silent smoke starts to kick in. We had several people cast silent smoke. They got about 3/4 of the way through their chant, and then all of a sudden it got silence. It got quiet. Busy Bee is still frozen. Busy, you're in some bad shape. They're trying to free you. They're trying to cast those pets and blitzes and things, but he's got a pretty solid lock. So round number 4, everybody get your attacks in. Make them count. Make them count. Father Ron is going to go Sandipede, or Father Ron's going to go fire arrow to the Sandipede's face. Ron, out of nowhere, you see. Oh, it's beautiful. Ron, you see this Egyptian warrior. When Ron fires the arrow, when Moon fires the arrow, when Julia fires E3 blue gel, Ron, Moon, and Julia. And Flyrod. Ron, Moon, Julia, and Flyrod, they all fire these shots right at Sandipede. And in perfect, wonderful unison, you see 4 mythic psychos cast from these warriors, these clerics. And these psychos just zoom right in. And deal 35 points to Ron, Moon, Flyrod, and Julia. 35 points from Mythic Psycho to each one of you. You've never seen anything like it. It was like a supersonic rainbow. All right. Craven Light's going to activate Cosmic Guard. Red Roxy to the Centipede. Red Midnight. Kale goes Muerte loaded. B-Dub F4. Eve Grenade to Cleric number 1. All right. It's good damage. We got some damage to the Cleric, some damage to the Centipede. All right. I need everybody again. Give me those numbers 1 to 20. End of round number 4. 1 to 20, everybody. All right, the number was number 9. He misses, loses concentration. Busy Bee, the grip is let go. You have joined the group. Busy, you took about 50% damage along the way. All right, let's go over to round number 5. Round number 5, everybody. Get your attacks in. Make them count. Round number 5. All right, Busy Bee is going to try to sly smoke up to the 4th Cleric. Now, Busy, you do. Busy Bee sly smokes up here. And the footing's really bad, Busy. And I'm going to tell you, he thumps you right on the forehead. And you just start sliding back down. Craven Light, SP3, Warrior number 3. I see what you're doing there. Craven's trying to be a little proactive. Now, how did you know he might have a Mythic Blue? I like it. Pretty smart. And he goes F5 M45. Fly Rod, F4 Wrath, standard ammo, blue glob to number 1. Julia, Fury 4, Eve grenade to number 1. Nixie, activate mirror mask, make multiple copies of herself, gold glob. Gemstone, F5 Cinco. Samurai, Muerte loaded to the Centipede. Julie J going to try to distract them. They're not distracted. They're pretty focused. Very devout disciples of whoever they represent. E3 Eve from Valar. B-Dub, E3 Eve. And the Eves and the E3s and all the potions. Cleric number 1 is gone. All right. Cat, you notice some weird things going on. It is almost as if your legendary and your cosmics have turned against you. While you guys were attacking, Cleric number 4 said this: protect me from the danger that lies ahead as you protected others in the realm of the dead. Guard me as I sleep, as you've guarded the dead. As a lost soul, guide me in this life as you've guided others in the afterlife. Cat's ion starts moving her. Cat, pick a number from 1 to 3. and if you thought there was a chance of you getting loose, Craven Light just shot a gum arrow to make sure that you stick there. Craven, my question is, when she was levitating through the air, what were you thinking she was going to stick to? A cloud? I mean, she's there. It's like, so Kat, you are permanently stuck to his lower bicuspid, to one of his teeth. All right, they're going to red psycho that gum arrow. All right. But unfortunately, you did roll a 1, and you have taken lethal damage. All right. So they tried the gum arrow, then they went psycho, but you had a 1 in 3 chance, and, well, you died. All right, let's go to round number 6. Round number 6, everybody. Get your attacks in. Wake ring does not work. She's going to go tank page 1. You do prevent the death, but you are still frozen. All right, we got Football Master going T20 loaded. Samurai, T20 loaded. Busy Bee's going to summon King to Centipede. Centipede has no legendaries on him. Deadly Dime's going to send Raynu overall, doing double damage, splitting in between 3 and 4. Fly Rod, F6, Ammo, Green Gel to number 2. Julia, going F5, Eve Grenade to number 4. Jim, S6 to Cleric number 4. Julie J, Minister, D30. Ron trying to go Sleep Arrow. It would work if no one else hits it. We'll see. 6 is F4 from Dow to number 4. Cosmic Craven Light. F4 standard ammo, Red Glob. Nixie trying to ask for forgiveness. No. Kel, M45 to Centipede. Angel, S6 Eve Grenade to Cleric number 3. There you go, Ron. That's the wake-up call. Ron goes Sleep Arrow. Angel says, let me wake you up. Tiny, S6 M45 loaded to Cleric number 4. He's gone. All right, Mist is going to go Sensei. Okay, everybody give me a number from 1 to 20, please. 1 to 20. All right. Well, you guys hear the worst, most excruciating scream in the world. You look over. Gemstone, I don't know what just happened, but you heard this chant from a cleric, and your upgraded Doom just literally shot Gemstone's foot off. I mean, everybody paused, they stopped, they look over. Gemstone is literally missing a foot. Her own Doom. Now, just to prove that everybody just saw that happen, I want you guys to type your first response to that happening in chat right now, just to show me that you witnessed it. Your first immediate response. So, yeah, I mean, you guys feel that pain, right? Now, while that was happening, B-Dub did play a Red Psycho. So it's almost like it happened in reverse time. Now, unfortunately, when all that was going on, another legendary was activated, and Football Master, you rolled the other 12, unfortunately. You guys didn't even notice. Football Master disappeared. Football, give me a number from 1 to 3. All right, Football Master is frozen solid. No move for football. All right, everybody. Round number 7. We need some firepower. You guys have got to get on this battle. You've got to amp it up. Round number 7. I think there's an enrage going on. I think Centipede is getting a little bit fired up. Literally. That's some serious cold fire he's got going on. Julia going S6, Eve Grenade to the second Cleric, Fly Rod, F5 Wrath, Ammo, Red Gel. Who are you going to, Fly Rod? What's your target? Samurai, F5 M20 loaded to the Centipede. Moonshot, Crew to number 2, S6 Standard Ammo to number 2. Nixie going D30 to the first one, which would be number 2. Craven Light, Summon Red, Paul to Centipede, Vines to Centipede, S6 loaded. Gemstone going Magnificent 7 D30. Trigger, S6 Freedom Grenade to the second Cleric. Now that's some firepower. Cat and Football are still frozen. B-Dub, F5 Cinco loaded to Centipede. Ron, F5 Wrath, Red Gel to the second Cleric. Miss dealing some damage to Centipede. Zach is unfrozen. Dow and Kel double up. Cleric number 2 is gone. And Busy Bee as well. All right, we are going to move into round number 8. Round number 8. Cat, give me a number from 1 to 3. Cat rolls number 1, and you're still alive, barely. All right, Nixie starting out with a chant. He drops Cat. Nixie, that is actually an ancient Anubian witch doctor chant. Na, 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 goodbye. It actually makes you levitate and go warp speed right into the spike. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nixie, of all the things you could have chanted, you didn't want to chant the warp spike chant. You guys don't want to look at this. You don't want to see it. I mean, he went straight Bon Jovi mode on Heart of Nixie. Shot through the heart. Okay. Bad joke. But you understand, it was pretty severe. All right, round number 8, everybody. Get your attacks in. You got Cleric number 3, and you got 1 Sandipede remaining. Nixie is going to res and restore both parts of her back. Rejoined. Fly Rod, E3 V-Day loaded number 3. Trigger, F4 Freedom Grenade. Julia, Magnificent 7 D45 loaded to number 3. Mist is going to go Tsunami to Sandipede. Crimson Tide just went straight Michael Jackson. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. And you know what? It got rid of the blue flame. Off. The final Cleric. And the Sandipede realizing, well, he's got no more attack powers. slithers into the sand. All right. Well, now that was an introduction. So, group, I'm assuming it's safe to make your way around the sand dune. Anyone want to go first? All right. Looks like the group is starting to make their way around, and you guys go the safe way. And you know what? It's probably best to hold on to someone in front of you, just so you don't get separated. All right, we're going to make sure that everyone in that group right there gets good experience points. You guys will need this experience points and all the damage you guys did for the level up event. Big, big night for XP. So, all right, we're moving on. Great job, everybody. Let's go up the dunes.
Lately, everybody's talking at me, and maybe I should turn it off. Shelter, I know that I've been waiting for some shelter in my heart. I can't control the words I've been saying, filter me out, my mind is just playing. Heart is running wild, got me talking like a child. Fire in my soul, I know I'm just faded, lifting me up, I know I won't take it. Sparks are running wild, yeah. Got me starting up a riot, I'm bringing that fire. Gonna go wild, so I get higher. Got me starting up a riot, till we backfire. Go wild, so I'm always getting higher. Backfire, 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 backfire. Go wild, backfire, 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 backfire. Go wild. Lately, everybody's talking at me, and maybe I should turn it off. Shelter, I know that I've been waiting for some shelter in my heart. I can't control the words I've been saying, filter me out, my mind is just playing. Heart is running wild, got me talking like a child. Fire in my soul, I know I'm just faded, lifting me up, I know I won't take it. Sparks are running wild, yeah. Got me starting a riot, I'm
right, it does look like there might be something blocky. I thought this was just going to be an easy path. You guys made it around the first dune, and then you'll be able to climb the second one. But apparently, there are things out here that do not want you to get to the place that you might be trying to go. So I'm going to give you guys, 30 seconds. Go ahead and get your attacks in. 30 seconds to go ahead and get your first move. Go ahead and type it up right now, everybody. That is not a gator. That is a Como. That's a Komodo dragon. And he's very hungry. Um, Trigger, he just doesn't like to be hungry. That's all. That's his weakness. His weakness is when he doesn't get to eat visitors. All right, so Dow's going to move toward the Sphinx and try to taunt. Oh, boy. Dow. Oh, man, look. Dow's footing. Oh, wow. Yeah, sorry, Dow. It is rough sledding up there. All right, we got Samurai, E3 Shaman to the Como. We've got Craven Light, F5 Eve Day Crush to Como. B-Dub, Move Beside Fly, and Maxine to Como. Crimson Tide, Muerte to Como. Moonshot, it's going to blitz Como. Football Master calling it a gator. We got Gemstone, going to seal. Then go E3 to Como. Gas Blast, Nixie to Como. Father Ron. Fly Rod, Mag 7 Cinco, loaded to the Sphinx. Trigger wants to ride the dragon. You might get a chance. Cat, Genesis with Pluto to Como. Stun and detonate. Okay. That's a good round of attacks. Now, Sphinx starts flapping his wings really, really fast. Everybody, roll me a number from 1 to 20, please. Well, the good news is, Trigger, you don't have to worry about Como being weak any longer because the sandstorm from Spinks just lifted up Julie J and Craven Light and took them over to feed Como. So he's pretty well fed right now. All right, let's go to round number 2. Round number 2, everybody. Get your attacks in. That was a good round of attacks on Como. Now, he didn't attack last round, but he does like to eat. That's a good point. Red Shimmer, Fury 4 and Jester loaded to Como from Mist. Trigger's going to throw Control Smoke. She wants to see what it's like to be a Komodo Dragon. It does not work. He's immune to it. Craven Light, F4 standard ammo to the Sphinx. With blue gel, trying to slow down the Sphinx. Animal, F4 Love Boat to the Dragon. B-Dub, Divine Enrage, Cinco loaded to Como. Dow's going to go Godiva. So those pets hit a little bit harder. Busy Bee, F4 M20 to Como. Crimson Tide going Muerte loaded to the Sphinx. Fly Rod, F4 Vestabo to the Sphinx. Going to try to slow him down as well. I see what you guys are doing. Blue Gels to try to slow, and Fly Rod to try to stick him in place. Jim going Bloodlust, M45 to Como. Julia, F4 M45. Loaded. Kel going Max Spark to the wings. Trixie Grenade to Como. Hart going TS15. Nixie trying to get the Sphinx to give her a riddle. You know what, Nixie? He asked you if you know any riddles. Yeah, he's a talking Sphinx. Maybe you got one for him. Valar, F4 M45. To Como. We've got Cat, Gold Spark with Gum Arrow. You should try it. All right. Sphinx is stunned. Remember, after one round, he'll be immune to stun. But this particular turn, his wings do not flap any faster. Well, Nixie is very impressed. In fact, he's so impressed, he wants to look at you. So Nixie, he answers mankind. Because he says in the morning would symbolize birth, which would be a baby crawling on all fours. And at noon, which would be the peak of a person's life, it would be a person walking on two legs. And then in the evening, which is the end of a person's life, the third would be a cane. So I think he just solved riddle of the Nixie. Now, he laughs and laughs and starts flapping his wings. Nixie, he's flapping his wings so fast. Oh my goodness. It looks like that chant you did just a couple minutes ago. I mean, it just sends you right over to Como. He's like, I think he likes you, Nixie. Unfortunately, he doesn't know his own strength. And he does have to feed his pet. All right, let's go to round number 3, everybody. Round number 3. Yeah, he probably is just going to eat half of you and save the rest for later. Ron, Ron is trying to. All right, Ron. Ron, give me a number from 1 to 20. You know what? I'll give you a die roll. Ron is going to be. He's not even a sniper. Father Ron is trying to go Katniss from the Hunger Games accuracy. Ron, you graze his left ear. B-Dub's going to go blitz to Como. F4 Cinco loaded to the Sphinx. All right. Everybody get your attacks in. Craven Light going to go S6 Rizzo Grenade. Lowering the life total. Trigger going to go F4 Freedom. Nixie. He wants another riddle. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to come up with another one. Dow is going to go 6 standard ammo. Blue gel to Como. Tiny, red nitro to Sphinx. Cinco loaded. Valar, F5 Cinco loaded to Sphinx. All right. Nixie, I think he says it's a newspaper. Animals going Magic Mike. Ah, you know what? He's stumped. She tricked the Sphinx. And gone. Nixie pulled a trick out of her hat. Tricky, tricky engineer. Just helped the group defeat the Sphinx with a very, very tough riddle. Now, you guys are going to have to be very, very careful climbing up that side. All right, Dime's going to sly smoke. Tiny's going to sly smoke. Oh, Dimes, you made it. Tiny's up there too. Craven Light, Cat, both sly smoking it. Ocean Man and Angel. Valar, Animal, Kel. Jim, Moonshot. Samurai and Crimson. Busy Bee warping up to the top. All right, some people trying to drop some rope. It's a little dicey. Father Ron dropped his box mask and some rope. I don't know, Ron. All right, there we go, everybody. We got some flight smoke. And does look like the group is up to safety.
Come thou almighty King, help us thy name to sing, help us to praise, Father all glorious, o'er all victorious, come and reign over us, Ancient of Days. Come thou incarnate Word, gird on thy mighty sword, our prayer attend, come and thy people bless, and give thy word success, Spirit of holiness, on us descend. Come, Holy Comforter, thy sacred witness bear in this glad hour. Thou who almighty art, now rule in every heart, and ne'er from us depart, Spirit of power.
All right, looks like we got a little activity here tonight. So, yeah, that creature is not what you thought it was. Gemstone, F4, M45 loaded. Animal, M45 loaded. This is Omen, by the way. I know Craven wanted a new pet. move up and seal. B-Dub, S6 standard ammo. Moonshot, S6 standard ammo. I'll let you guys figure this out for a minute or two. All right, everybody, 30 seconds. Get your attacks in. You got Omen, and you do have a sandworm. And this particular worm's name is Maw, M-A-W. And Beetlejuice is not going to appear today. However, sandworm deaths are up 15%. All right, Fly Rod is going to go Gold Rudy F4 standard ammo, red gel to Maw. Omen is the big demon in the middle, and Maw is the big sandworm. Trigger is going to go Wrath standard ammo, blue gel to Maw. Busy Bee, Vulcan, max arrow. That better, Villar? We got Dow going Gold Blitz to Maw. Muerte to Omen from Crimson Tide. Green Bomb detonate. Craven Light, F5 fire arrow to Maw. Well, we've got 3 people who are trying to be the last attacker, which probably isn't going to work. 4 people. Now, come on, Tammy. You already know if you play a sleep arrow, first of all, it's not going to work, but if it did work, you know there's people that are attacking at the end, which is only going to wake him up. Cat, Gold Blitz them all. Genesis with Pluto to Omen. Cinco 5 loaded to Mini Mall. Which one? All right. Now let's get some attacks in. Everybody give me a number from 1 to 20, please. All right. I got Tiny's move. Samurai, you are blinded. Valar, you are blinded. Julia, you become a snack for Mini Mall. And Trigger, you become a snack for Maxi Mall. Two players blinded and 2 players devoured. Not a good round. All right, let's go to round number 2. If you prevent it, give me a target. All right, Busy Bee coming back strong. She's going Roxy to Mall. M45 from Nixie. Villar. See weakness even though she can't see. Yes, go ahead and delete res and restore. Dimes, blue glob to Omen. Villar. Weakness is light. Craven light. Red gust to Omen. Silver spark, red blitz. Jester loaded. Cat Cinco loaded. All right, I'm going to give everybody 15 seconds to type what you're doing right now. 15 seconds. Dow, wrong answer. Craven light, wrong answer. Gemstone, wrong answer. Dow, Craven light, Gemstone. Animal, good. Villar and Riley back in the mix. Omen disappears. All right, everybody give me a number from 1 to 20. All right, good news is one target. Dow, you get double chomped. Once for your seal, once for you. All right, let's go to round number 3 and get your attacks in. Round number 3. All right, M45, F4 to Maul. Cinco loaded, gold spectral snake to Maul. Good attacks. Get those attacks in, everybody. Nixie going triple XP potion. It's a little premature, isn't it? And Nixie's like, this thing is over. I'm going to have my potion. All right, get all those attacks in, everybody. Okay, give me numbers from 1 to 20. 1 to 20, everybody. You've got Omen back. You've got Maul. All right, get those numbers in. Last call. Tiny getting a death chomp. No, not Tiny. And Crimson Tide getting mini mauled. That was an all Sly attack. All right, Tiny using tank page 1. He gets spit out. And Crimson Tide using prevention. All right, let's go to round number 4, everybody. Round number 4. You've got a weakened Maul, and you've got a revitalized Omen with some sunglasses. There must be another way. Busy Bee going to turn into a tank and go Neon. Craven Light is going to go Frost Arrow to the glasses. They're pretty strong glasses. You do manage to fog them up a little bit, Craven Light. Julie's going to summon Rage. Dimes and Tiny S6 Nanner Bomb to Maul. Flyrod M7 Nanner Bomb to Maul. Animal S6 BT7 loaded to Maul. B-Dub E3 Cinco. Kel is going to fizzle and detonate, and that is the magic formula. His glasses have been fizzled. Although the flashlight has very little effect. All right, end of round 4. Everybody give me numbers from 1 to 20, please. Ocean Man, you are getting the one, the only Death Chomp Ocean Man. Kel and Flyrod. Kel, you get the Mini Maul, and Flyrod, you are getting the Maxi Maul. Ray has tank page 1. He lives through it. Julie J going prevention for Kel. She survives it. And Fly Rod using prevention. Group is light on preventions, but they managed to save 3 lives. All right, let's go to round number 5. Maul is weakened. Omen is unique. $30 seconds. Get your moves in. Jules going to go F5, Eve Grenade to Omen. F4, Mom Bomb loaded to Maul from Fly Rod. Got Seal Smoke, Unholy Grenade. Muerte to Maul. Summon Amari. Go Smoke. F5, D30 loaded. Mom Bomb to Maul. Maul is gone. All right. You notice after several unholy grenades, he is bigger and stronger than ever. Everybody in the group pick odd or even. Odd or even. This is a very, very important number. If you rolled odd, you just died. All odd numbers. Death. All right. Those of you that actually died and use res and restore, you're okay. If you mitigated damage, you are now even. So everyone that did not die, you feel a little hopelessness, a little bit of questioning your existence, almost soulless. Omen disappears. But I'm pretty sure you're going to want to find him. So, at the conclusion of tonight's event, if you rolled even or if you survived, I want you to message Kel. Kel, you're going to put together a soul ledger. And it will be imperative that the group revisit Dunes of the Dead and re-engage Omen in the near future. All right, group, shall we proceed? I think Omen got what he came for. It never really was about winning. It was about taking away. If you died and you resurrected, you are okay. Well, you died, but your soul is intact. I know that's pretty heavy. I know that's tough to deal with. You guys ready to move forward? Who's ready to move on? There's still a lot to experience.
Do your thing when the stars sound ring, let's sing. You can do anything. Do your thing, let the stars sound ring, let's sing. You can do anything. Do your thing when the stars sound ring, let's sing. You can do anything. Do your thing, let the stars sound ring, let's sing. You can do anything.
do anything. Do anything. Let the stars sound ring. Let it sing. You can do anything.
All right, everybody, and that is where we leave it. It does appear as if B-Dub has been killed by Anubis. And Radar has stolen Maxine. While the group was tending to B-Dub, not only did you guys lose your souls tonight, B-Dub will be on a mad quest to liberate Maxine. And that, everybody, is where we leave it on Friday night. Some epic events. We had a very powerful god show up next week. The only thing standing between you and Stonelands is Anubis. Now, this is a time portal. So although Maxine has been stolen in the future, this will not affect Clash matches tomorrow night or PvP matches next week. But certainly, it's going to be a pretty stressful week. And the group will need to do some adequate planning, as Radar now is in possession of Maxine, everybody. So hashtag save Maxine. They're like, Bonnie's back to life. But Anubis wasted no time. And I would definitely, if I were you, I would be super, super prepared for next week. So that is the first chapter of Dunes of the Dead. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Radar is a NFT in Sunday's box opening event. So if you picked up a box, you will have a shot at getting Radar on Sunday, everybody. There's a lot of good stuff on Sunday. Saber of the Sun God, brand new pet, Radar, brand new stone bow. We've got really, really good stuff. And let us also not forget, everybody, some of the other items that you'll see Sunday.
What's your name? What's your name? Hey girl, what's your name? You know you're the best thing I've seen in a minute. I mean every bit of it. This ain't no game, just wanna know you a little bit more. So tell me what you waiting for. I just wanna get to know you.
Girl, you don't know if all of my memory. Come here, give me a number, I ain't sure I remember it. Maybe you should write it down, I'm thinking you about to find. So you're new to the city, let me show you around the town. I'm A1, you should get to know me better. I ain't brag, I just think I know me better. I'm a good dude, with you with this good news. Ain't no way we could lose, I bet they gon' be jealous. Ain't nothing that they can us beginning to the end. I wanna be down like I was your best friend. I wanna see you smile like that was your best win. Like you in the game winner, drunk no lame dinner. No lame winner, that's the story of my life. He died and rose up, that's the story of the Christ. I'm just trying to get to know you, what you doing for the night. If you rollin', we be doing what you like. Yeah. Hey girl, what's your name? You know you the best thing I've seen in a minute. I mean every little bit. This ain't no game, just wanna know you really. So tell me what you waiting for. I just wanna get to know you. I guess I gotta hit it with the punchline and hope it all works out like the combine. She independent, but we better when we combine. Put me in your schedule, get together with me sometime, sunshine. I hope you in a good mood, cause I'ma make you notice I'm a good dude. And I don't really know just how to cook food, but I can put a couple roasts by your footstool. Sexy, you got my number, baby, text me. How would you like to spend your summer on a jet ski? Well, I would like to do the same if you let me. Ride around singing T-Pain. She got me. We taking selfies, we all on paparazzi. I put a crown on her finger, now she's my queen. My angels let me put my fingers on her hot wings. Baby, hey girl, what's your name? You know you're the best thing I've seen in a minute. I mean every little bit. This ain't no game, just wanna know you a little bit more. So tell me what you waiting for. I just wanna get to know you. Beauty with the brown eyes, long hair, pretty smile, and the right size. Ain't trying to say that she the one, but she might be. Now she my wife, so I can talk about them brown thighs. I ain't lying. I remember when I seen it just like it was yesterday. Leading lanes on, it's time to focus on the better way. Have you ever met somebody that can take your dreams and turn them to reality? Let's start out with a better way. Prove to buy my shoes to get my mama food. You would design a new line of product now while I'm joking. Cause it's bigger than that. And now the bus on the side trying to figure it back. But you a boss now, boss up. She lagging on the range, it's a toss up. I'm just trying to figure out how I got that shit in the game. I just wanted to get to know you, now you wearing my name. Hey girl, what's your name? You know you're the best thing I've seen in a minute. I mean every little bit. This ain't no game, just wanna know you a little bit more. So tell me what you waiting for. I just wanna get to know you. Hey girl, what's your name? You know you're the best thing I've seen in a minute. I mean every little bit. This ain't no game, just wanna know you a little bit more. So tell me what you waiting for.
Since I flow right now.